up, everybody? I'm going to show you how to play Free Fallin' by Tom Petty. Alright, so there's two different versions that I'm going to cover here. The first one is the way that Tom Petty actually plays it, with the capo on the first fret. And then I'm going to show you another version where we have the capo on the third fret. Different chords for each version, but depending on what you like to play and how each version sounds, you might want to play one or the other. So that'll be up to you, but I'm going to present you with both options. Let's get into it. We have the E chord, A sus2, and B sus4. One pro tip here, if you are strumming, whether that's just doing downstrokes or you're doing some kind of pattern, if you're getting into the meat of the song, I like to rest my middle finger on the low E, just so that way it's muted and I'm not hitting that bass note. I'm liking these higher strings here. It's a prettier sound. I think it's more conducive to this song. That goes also for the E chord, and also the A. In that case, I'm reaching my thumb over and I'm just muting that E string when I play those in practice. Okay, so again, let's go through that really slow. Down, 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 pause. Down, down, down. I'm just pointing out that pause after the A because there's a big difference between letting it breathe a little bit there, if we're trying to do it like the original, which I imagine you want to. And so my recommendation when you're learning Free Fallin' is to break it up in those two sections when we're doing the capo on the first fret. So just get really comfortable playing the E and going to the A sus2 and back up to the E, right? So first just do it without even playing. Get used to moving around like this, okay? And going back. Then work in those downstrokes. So that's step one, just get the beginning down. Then when you're ready, continue. So just practice that for a while. Okay, then when you're ready and you have that down, feel like you really got it automated, practice going from the E to the B sus4. Just practice that. Okay, and when you're ready, okay, so practice breaking up those two sections, going from the E to the A sus2, and then from the E to the B sus4. Just practice those separately. When you have it down in pieces like that, put it together, and then you'll have the song. I suggest if you're new, just get comfortable with downstrokes, okay? So once you get comfortable with those down strums and transitioning from the different chords, we can look at some different strumming patterns. So here's one that I like to do. Down, down, up, 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 down, down. right, so that's the first version of Free Fallin' by Tom Petty with the capo on the first. Practice those different strumming patterns. Just really get comfortable with going from that E to the B sus4. That's the tough one. And once you get comfortable moving your hands around in those shapes, try those different strumming patterns. Keep practicing it. In time, it'll get better. It'll be smooth, but you got to work at it. In time, you'll get it. Okay, so the second way we can play Free Fallin' by Tom Petty is with our capo on the 3rd fret. Okay, and just like the other progression I just covered, same pattern, just different chords, okay? So all right. Now, for me learning this song, I struggled with the A, and I still do to this day. With either version, I think you're going to be challenged with that B sus4 or the A here. For the A, I'll usually, well, when I started playing, I would play it like I'm playing it right now. Index finger on the D, middle finger on the G string, and ring finger on that B string. Okay? Depending on your guitar and how big or small your fingers are, you might feel kind of jammed like this. You can also play with, removing my index finger. I'm going to use my pinky here. That might be easier. Usually with your pinky, you're taking up less real estate than your first 3 fingers. So, that's another way you can do it. But that's a little harder to transition when you're doing the other chords here. So that's the second way you can do the A. Another way is just clamping down with your index finger, and I'm really using my thumb in the back on the neck of the guitar to get a good grip here. Right, but that way you might accidentally mute the high E, and that doesn't sound great. So, whatever works for you, those are 3 ways that you can play the A. Okay, I'm gonna play it the first way I showed you. Okay, so those are 2 ways you can play Free Fallin' by Tom Petty. I hope you enjoyed the lesson, and I'll see you next time.